Okay, so Saris, we're gonna go over her light auto combo first. So there's her light auto combo. So there's like the start of her light. It has decent reach. Look at this shit, and it pushes her forward. Look at that range. Yeah, look at this range. Some good range right there. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, another thing I gotta mention. Her she has a sidestep. But not a sidestep, she has a step like Jubei, so I can like do something like this. I can go back and forth between the opponent. So like say if they're blocking. But let's get her to block. So say if she's blocking a Katsuki and I do this. See? So yeah, there's that. So yeah, that's her little sidestep. I can go right, left, and if they're blocking, you can call an assist to mix them up. Let's see. This is her B auto combo. Oh yeah, something I have to mention. Her 5A is jump cancelable. Speaking of A's, this is her 2A. You can link her 2A into 5A and vice versa. So you can go low, mid, or mid-low, or however you prefer. So back to her B auto combo. So her B auto combo, only the first hit is jump cancelable. So only like the first hit of her B is jump cancelable. The second is not, even though it knocks the opponent in the air, which is kind of weird. So I can't jump cancel after that. So you can't really get an air combo off of that. So like the final hit is a combo ender. You usually would want to extend that with her 2-3-6 or her quarter circle forward buttons. Her 5C is standard 5C. Those actually goes pretty fucking far. Let's see. Her 2B is her anti-air. Her anti-air is, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's meh. It's just, it has pretty decent range. It's okay. But what she can do off of it is actually pretty fucking sick. I will get to that later, but for right now I'm just gonna show you what she can do. So I can get stuff like that off of her her 2B. We'll get to that in a later video, but yeah, that's just a sneak peek. Her 2C is 2 hits, and her 2C is jump cancelable, so you can jump cancel out of her 2C to do an air combo. So be careful. Oh yeah, also this catches the second hit of her 2C. It beats out everything but DPs and supers. So let's have Ruby, once again, let's have Ruby block. And let's have her fast attack. So her fastest button. You guys are seeing this right now, right? So, whoa, I forgot. She's not blocking everything. Okay, my bad. Okay, so now she's blocking everything. She's blocking lows. And she's blocking everything else. So, alright. See, the second hit catches the opponent if they're pressing a button. If it's not a super or DP, they are going to get counter hit. So you can follow up with other moves. So, see? Anything that's invul will beat it. Okay, so, oh yeah, forgot to mention, her 5BB has a huge gap in it, so your opponent can like beat you out of it. So I'm gonna just mash B. You can get DP, you can get supered, and I think you can get hit with a character's like fastest move. Oh no, that actually beats him too. Okay, that's something I didn't know. Yeah, so you just have to be careful because that move isn't always the best. You can get DP, they can get super, so yeah, there's that. Onto her air combos. This is her. Wow, she blocked it. I forgot to take her off block. Okay, so this is her light. That's her light J buttons. That's her BJ buttons. Oh. That's her JB buttons. This button is very good. It also crosses up. It has a lot of reach to it. So like if you're coming down, you can do this and it would hit the opponent. I caught some people a few times with that button. Her JA. Whoa, let me do that. Her JA is basically used for air to airs, as all JAs are. So if you're in the air, like your opponent. And her 2C, not her 2C, her JC is a standard JC. It knocks the opponent down. But something else to note, her JC is also an instant overhead. So like similar to Ruby's, whoa, you can get something off of it if you're fast enough. Well, it's not really like based on timing, it's kind of like based on like as she lands. So she lands, you can get a hit, but like time for it is kind of strict, but I still haven't gotten down myself, but yeah, you can do an instant overhead if they're like blocking high, and you can get a combo off of it. Okay, so on to her special moves. Her 236A is her kind of like teleports, because Neo's like power or semblance is called the basically her semblance is illusion. I forgot the name of it. The name of it is on the tip of my tongue too. It's something with imagination, but her ability is illusion. So let's see, her 236A is that. See how like the clone just dispersed? That's what her semblance is. So that's the light version. The medium version, she moves forward. C version, she moves forward as well. So they all have follow-ups. So if you press A twice, well, does it have follow-up? Nope. My bad. Only I think B and C have follow-ups. So yeah, so only B and C have follow-ups. A is just like a standard one because the phone goes out, but C and B, Neo goes out herself to hit the opponent. So that's the B follow-up. That's the C follow-up. The C follow-up is a wall bounce or a wall splat depending on how far you are. If you're like mid-screen, then it's going to be a wall bounce. But if you're in the corner or close to the corner, it's going to be a wall splat. Alright, something else to note. Oh yeah, her she can do her specials in the air, but her specials in the air are dive kicks. So the light dive kick pushes you right next to your opponent. The B version puts you in the air, so you can do air combos and stuff. The C version, it teleports you right next to your opponent, but your opponent flies in the air, so you can combo with it. Oh yeah, before I forget, let me mention. No, I'll say. Never mind. I'll say that for the other video. That's kind of not really the point of this video, but all right. So onto her quarter circle back motions. Her quarter circle back A is that. It's the dive kick. It goes anywhere wherever the opponent is. So if the opponent's in the air, you hold the opponent. So wherever the opponent is, she'll teleport to where they are. You can also get a follow-up after this, but it's kind of tight. I think you can only get 2A off of this. Not sure. Let me try to see. Yeah, you can only get 2A off of this. Yeah, 2A is the only thing you can get off of that. Her quarter circle back or 214B is a counter. So let's have Ruby do her fast attack. Alrighty, let's have her do her super. So I'm going to trip her. I did 226B and see. Once again. Oh, I did it too late. Alright, we're gonna do it again. Ah. The active frames is very weird. The active frames are kind of like weird on this, but like once you like get it down, it's not that bad. But like depending on like how long you do it, like if you do it immediately, you're probably gonna get hit. But if you do it like as they're pressing a button, then yeah, you got it. This character is very like deceptive. You gotta get into your opponent's head when you play this character. You gotta know what your opponent's gonna do. Like, oh, he's just gonna press his button, so I'm gonna counter. Or if they're not gonna press his button, I'm just gonna teleport and hit them. Yeah. Okay, so onward to her quarter circle back C, or her 214C. It's a low. She teleports to wherever the opponent is on the screen, and it hits them. And you can follow up afterwards. So basically, it's a 50-50 guess. Is it going to be a low? Well, is it going to be a regular mid? Is it going to be a counter? Or is it going to be a low? Then make your opponent guess with this character. You have to make your opponent guess with this character. This character is scary sometimes. Okay, she has motions in the air, as I went over with her forward motions. She also has back motions as well. So there's her 214A. Just like a little parasol. Just like helps her come down in the air. So like if I do something like this, wow, I did not mean to do that one though. I can like do that to hover over the opponent. Her B version is an illusion or a counter. Her C version is... those are basically like used for like baiting out the opponent in the air. So like if you think your opponent's going to go for a DP, so like say if you're hovering in the air, do this, they DP, you counter them. Also in the air, she can dive kick. So if I do this, I can dive kick afterwards. You can also control it a bit, but not as much. Okay, on to her supers. So her 236 or quarter circle forward super is that the clone goes full screen and hits the opponent. Also, something to be noted, the clone can get hit. So say for instance Ruby does a DP, and then I do super. See? The clone gets destroyed. That's the only fucking stupid thing about this. That the clone gets destroyed during the super. The clone should have invul. But no. The clone dies. So be very careful when doing this. I would advise only doing this if you got the read on your opponent and you know your opponent pressed a button. Or just doing it during a combo, because your opponent can hit the clone, so they don't really have to fear the clone at all. So be careful with that one, because then you would waste 2 bars of meter on nothing. Okay, so now her quarter circle back super, which is her command grab or her command throw. So if you whiff it, it has a year's worth of recovery. So please be careful, because if you whiff it or they jump over you, then you're going to get punished. So that's basically it. What you can do with this is you can follow up after the throw. So you can do that, or you can do this. You can combo into the throw. Alright guys. Anyways, that's basically I got tongue tied, I apologize. Anyway guys, that's it. That has been my character breakdown for Neapolitan. I will have other stuff for her in the future. Not in the late future, but in the very near future. So, anyways, that's it guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you found this video helpful. If you are new, make sure to like and subscribe. I will be doing a lot more of the new characters in the near future. So, I'll see all you niggas later. Bang, bitches.
Push me to the push me to the